Hey guys, picture this. Everything's going great with her. The vibe is fire, the connection feels real, and then, bam, she pulls away. No texts, no calls, just distance. Your stomach drops. What do? Most guys panic. They chase, they overthink, they beg for answers, and guess what? They lose her for good. Here's the cold, hard truth. When she pulls away, she's not testing you, she's exposing you. She's watching how you handle the pressure. Do you stay strong, or do you crumble like the last guy? If you can't handle her pulling away, you were never ready for her to stay. Stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what to do when she pulls away and why 99% of men get it wrong. Oh, and quick heads up, the visuals you're seeing, they're just for illustration, not tied to real people or events. Let's dive in. 1. The weak chase. How panic kills attraction. Alright, let's set the scene. You've been texting her, maybe you've gone on a few dates and things are clicking. You're feeling good, maybe even thinking, this could be something. Then, out of nowhere, she goes quiet. Her texts get short. She's not as warm. Maybe she's not replying at all. Your brain hits the panic button. Sound familiar? Here's what most guys do. They chase. Hard. You send her a, hey, you okay? Text. No reply. So, you double text, maybe throw in a just checking in. Or, did I do something wrong? You're thinking, if I show her I care, she'll come back. Wrong. Dead wrong. When you chase like that, you're not showing her you care. You're showing her you're scared. And fear? It's the opposite of attraction. Women can feel that energy, even through a text. It's like prey running from a predator. She senses your panic and it makes her pull away even faster. Think about it. When you're flooding her phone with messages, what are you really saying? I need you to validate me. I need you to respond so I can feel okay. That's not strength, that's not confidence, that's neediness, and it's a vibe that screams insecure. I know what you're thinking, but I just want to fix it. I get it. You're trying to hold on to something that feels good, but chasing doesn't fix it, it breaks it. You're not giving her a reason to come back. You're giving her every reason to run. So, what's the move? Stop, breathe, step back. We're going to unpack why she's pulling away and what to do instead. But first, you need to understand this. Chasing is a choice, and it's the wrong one. Let's talk about why she's pulling away in the first place. 2. The emotional vacuum. Why she needs space to feel okay. So she's pulling away, and you're tempted to jump in and fix it. But here's the thing. Her pulling away isn't always about you. Sometimes it's about her. Women process emotions differently than men. When things get intense, good or bad, she might need space to sort through her feelings. That's not a cue for you to barge in with a million texts or a heart-to-heart. It's a signal to give her room. Think of it like this. When you're into someone, it's like a fire. It burns hot, but it needs air to keep going. If you smother it by chasing, demanding answers, or trying to force a connection, you put that fire out. Space is the oxygen that keeps attraction alive. She needs room to miss you, to think about you, to feel the contrast between having you around and not having you around. Here's where a lot of guys get tripped up. You've seen those TikTok videos, right? The ones that say, if he wanted to, he would. Yeah, well, that goes both ways. Attraction isn't a straight line. It's not like, oh, I like you, so I'm glued to you 24/7. That's not how it works. She might be into you, but she still needs to step back to process what that means. When you chase, you're interrupting that process. You're not letting her feel the weight of your absence. You're not giving her a chance to wonder, wait, where'd he go? Why isn't he blowing up my phone? That wondering? That's where attraction grows. So, instead of filling the silence with your panic, let it be. Let her feel the space. Let her sit with her thoughts. Because here's the truth. If she's pulling away, she's not gone yet. But if you chase, you might push her out the door for good. Now, let's talk about what she's really looking at when she pulls away. It's not your words, it's your vibe. 3. The frame test. She's watching your reaction, not your moves. Here's where it gets real. When she pulls away, it's not about the perfect text to send or the right thing to say. It's about how you carry yourself under pressure. This is what I call the frame test. She's watching how you react when things get tough. Do you stay calm? Do you stay focused? Or do you spiral into a mess of overthinking and desperation? Now let's be clear, she's not always doing this on purpose. Sometimes her pulling away is just her needing space, like we talked about. But whether she means to or not, your reaction is revealing who you are. It's like a spotlight on your character. Imagine this. She stops texting for a day or two. A low-value guy freaks out. He sends a wall of text asking what's wrong, trying to talk it out. He's showing her he can't handle uncertainty. But a high-value guy, he doesn't flinch. He's got his own life. His gym, his work, his goals. He's not sitting by the phone, waiting for her to define his worth. That's what holding frame means. It's not about playing games or pretending you don't care. It's about knowing your value, even when she's not there to validate it. It's about staying steady no matter what she does. Because here's the deal, a man who values himself doesn't collapse when someone else pulls away. Think of it like a storm. She's the wind, blowing hard to see if you'll bend or break. If you stay rooted, calm, confident, focused on your own path, she'll respect you. Even if she doesn't come back, you've shown her and yourself that you're solid. And that's the kind of man who's impossible to forget. So how do you hold frame? You don't react, you don't chase. You keep living your life like the king you are. And that leads us to the best part. Why her pulling away is actually your secret weapon. The hidden advantage. Why pullback is a power moment. Alright, let's flip the script. You're probably thinking, her pulling away feels awful. How is this a good thing? Here's why. Her pulling away is your chance to shine. It's a filter that separates the weak from the strong. Most guys fear the silence, but high-value men, they use it to build something unstoppable. When she pulls away, it's like a test of your strength. Are you going to sit there overthinking every text, refreshing her socials, wondering what she's doing? Or are you going to use that time to level up, hit the gym, work on your goals, focus on your mission? The less you react to her distance, the more powerful you become. Here's the hidden advantage. Her pulling away gives you clarity. It shows you who's serious about you and who's just playing games. If she's pulling away because she's bored or not that into you, good, let her go. You don't want someone who's not all in. But if she's pulling away to process her feelings, your strength in that moment will make her want you more. While she's figuring herself out, you're building yourself up. You're getting stronger, sharper, better. You're becoming the kind of man who doesn't need her validation to feel good, and that's magnetic. Here's the kicker. She might come back or she might not. Either way, you're already winning. You're not waiting around for her to decide your worth. You're moving forward, living your life, becoming unstoppable. That's the kind of energy that makes you impossible to ignore. Let's wrap this up with the payoff. How to turn this moment into your greatest strength. Hold the line. Become the man she can't ignore. So here's the bottom line, brothers. When she pulls away, it's not about her, it's about you. It's about how you show up when things get tough. The way you respond to her distance says everything about your standards, your strength, and your value. Don't chase, don't explain, don't collapse. Let her feel your absence and the power behind it. When you hold your frame, you're not just keeping her interest. You're building yourself into a man who doesn't bend under pressure. You don't attract a woman by proving your worth. You attract her by living it. Every day, you're working on yourself, your body, your mind, your purpose. That's what makes you undeniable. So, the next time she pulls away, don't panic. Pause. Take a deep breath. Hit the gym, focus on your goals, and keep moving forward. Hold the line. Be the man she can't ignore. If this hit home for you, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're diving deeper in the next video. Why she lost respect for you and how to get it back. Drop a comment below. Have you ever chased when she pulled away? What happened? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next one.